I know you as a guy. I know that you're genuinely a respectful person.
Huh.
But a lot of people, when they read things online, they make assumptions about a human being.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think so. Here's the thing I've learned. Okay, I've been in the news consistently for 5 years. If there's one thing I've learned, everything you read in the news, not necessarily the truth. Right? Here's how the news boils down. I don't want to make any comments about anything.
Yeah.
But the news follows views, right? So it's no longer about the truth. The truth is extremely complicated and nuanced, and the news is meant to be sexy and fast. The truth is not sexy and fast. The truth takes very long to understand. It's like about Kashmir, right? If someone came and said, "Hey, tell me about Kashmir," and you are like, "Okay, here's what I have read about Kashmir." Let's go back 60, 70, 80 years ago when India as a country was being formed. This person's like, "मेरे को अभी किसी को बुलाना है." Why have we gone back 60, 70 years ago? But if you want to understand something in depth, it requires context. Because the news doesn't have space for news. अभी share करो, अभी views करो. So I would suggest for most people कि stop looking at the news as the absolute truth. Start using your brains. First of all, don't consume every piece of news that you see. And what this does is it makes people start judging people, thinking that everybody is either black or white. There is no gray. Fact is, everybody is gray. Nobody is black or nobody is white. आज we are ready to get angry on people without thinking for a second because हम सब गुस्सा इसलिए हो रहे हैं क्योंकि हमको भी like चाहिए. I think the internet fundamentally changed the day retweets were invented. The day there were like buttons in the comment section of YouTube and Instagram, because it started giving people an incentive to behave in a way that could get them likes and not react genuinely to anything. So आज मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल चेतन भगत कुछ ट्वीट करेगा, हम सब लोग चाकू बंदूक लेके तैयार है कि हम अटैक करें. Even if what he's saying makes sense, we're just ready because there is a section of people who have unidimensionally judged him for whatever it is. So I would just recommend people who read the news and judge people, don't do that. It's unhealthy for you. It makes your sense of judgment impaired.
And it's not the entire perspective.
It's not the entire perspective. And I can tell you this much, right? The people who are least accepting of other people's flaws are unaware of their own flaws. So anybody who I met who would be extremely judgmental, all it means is they have not introspected and thought about yourself. Because if you have high empathy for others, it just means you are also self-aware. It's like you meet someone who f***ed up, and if you're like, how the f*** can you f*** up? You're a f***ed up person. All it means is you've not thought about your own f***ups. So to me, anybody who showed me very little empathy around that time, I've now realized that, oh, you have your own processing to do. I feel bad for you. तू खुद के बारे में सोच के आ जा, फिर बात करते. तू तब तक तेरे को गाली देना तो कर ले, बट लॉन्ग टर्म गेम मैं जीत रहा हूँ.